Like,
the
I'll be in my
is-
hotel room, like,
bro, like, yeah, I mean, Daytona, like, Florida don't even want Daytona, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it
even the
is,
signal is just like, ah.
we are, like, right on the
maybe
beach,
they're
too,
good
so.
with that technology, you know?
Oh.
And, ooh, Steve.
Okay, yeah, so Steve.
Steve, okay.
That's really where that's really where that ends. Steve.
Versus Snake.
Man, so, about that Street Fighter 6, right?
That's crazy.
That's crazy. All right, so it's going to be MVD. MVD actually had more of a resurgent performance that we've seen of late at DreamHack Dallas, which wasn't as stacked, but he was playing really well. It's been a while since we've seen that type of performance. I don't remember correctly, but he played DJ Don. I can't remember if he won or not, but MVD was, oh, that's right, yeah, he got second to Mutace, who was kind of done after that reset. But it was a phenomenal performance. That said, Riku doesn't really care about his past accolades.
Nah, you're going to catch his back air right now. 150 damage, grab, toss you up to the top of the blast zone. Not even breaking a sweat in the process, by the way. Only 54 damage on the board against him. We're going to continue to make that damage climb even further against MVD. Looking like he's kind of struggling to do this because I feel like this is like that rare opportunity where, oh my god, he can chase after because of the blocks. He's building.
Man, what a beautiful play.
I can't, like, he has yet to land. Like, it's such a rare occurrence when Snake can't actually land.
Bro, and the fact that, like, Gold's so ridiculous in the fact that it's -1 on, like, walking up to him. You can't even punish him when he tries to hit you with that. It's so fast that MVD has been quite literally not been it. This might be the longest I've ever seen someone in just straight up disadvantage. That like, has a good chance to be like the new record.
Yeah, usually
for it.
Snakes, like, they struggle to land if they don't have access to, like, grenades and stuff. But most of the time they're able to do that against characters. But the whole time it was just MVD trying to get away from Riku. He was playing so aggressive against him when he was up above.
Yeah, now he's got diamond attack. He doesn't even need it. He's gonna roll
Minecart point blank.
Roll right through. No troubles whatsoever. Good wait.
Attack?
Good
okay.
wait. I mean, there's not really too many places you could go there that were
roll
safe.
right, you're dead. Roll left, you're dead. Get up. The guy was probably the best option.
Yeah, he kind of built his own grave quite literally there.
Yeah, literally.
All right, let's see if Riku can keep it going. I mean, Riku has been playing, you know, all jokes aside about Steve and all that, like, he actually has been playing really well. His advantage state has been very solid, which you need to do against Steve. Snake. You need to keep him in those positions. That way he's not constantly throwing grenades. Like, look at how much damage he's taking just trying to get back down to the ground.
Steve has this unique position in this matchup in particular where he can build blocks really high into the air to regain his double jump so he can chase after Snake, who likes to be super duper high in the air, you know? Like, he can actually chase him down. It makes Snakes feel very uncomfortable.
And even if you don't decide to do that, you can mine. You have so much time to get resources while he's sitting there picking and choosing his option to get back down to the ground. Will he go for it right away? He does. Of course, that's not true at that window.
Yeah, 160% is what he did.
That up special is near impossible to punish sometimes. But dude, Riku is extremely aggro in those spots. But dash attack actually brings this down to last stock. We already saw Snake's fully capable of stealing one away in these positions. I don't know if he's going to, but it's definitely possible.
Okay, managed to land down immediately right after that. I think MVD is in a rare situation where he needs to be the aggressor in this matchup, and that's what he's trying to do it, but every single time it's just Riku gets a hit on him. Good grenade toss, by the way. That was a headshot.
Bro, he had 10,000 years to react to that, and he just took that right to face.
Dude, he was digging, bro. Let him vibe in Minecraft.
That one-track mind going on there for sure. But Riku, again, like any straight aerial at this point will take it, especially forward smash. Hey, MVD is bringing this back. That 66% is nothing to scoff at.
Unfortunately, he's lost, you know, valuable resources right now, like the ability to be able to trade with grenades. He really can't afford to do that at this percent anymore, so he has to play incredibly safe. But it is definitely within the realm of possibility. Going to punish that missing fishing rod, trying to avoid the, oh no, got caught by the grab. There it be. And there it was. He even planted the C4 right in front of him to get set up shop, too. That was actually like a really good situation for him if he's able to avoid that. And Ajax on the verge of laughing.
I
Yeah?
I can't.
Yeah?
Bro, he just...
You want to talk it out, buddy?
He just...
You want to talk it out?
He just up threw him.
It's okay.
In midair.
If I show you this image, what do you see?
I see pain. I see scary man with axe.
Scary man with axe. Is this like
well,
horror game?
Also,
it sounds like a horror game. MVD always picks this song. I love it.
Actually, yeah, this is super confident from Steve. Also, update from chat, if this is correct, it seems like Zap might have actually beat Riddles, one of the other contenders, to win this entire thing. Hey,
Riddles has been grinding Street Fighter 6.
True, but also Zap is actually legit. We don't like.
No, I'm not downplaying. My bad.
No,
My bad.
like so I'm not too shocked, but also it's still an impressive W because Riddles is Riddles of the way he's performing of late. So hey, anything's possible. So we'll see what happens. Right now though, back into this one, we got MVD versus Riku.
Oh my God.
Woo!
MVD versus who? Or Riku versus who? Like.
Yeah, is Riku playing a one-player game?
Okay, we're back off stage here. Gonna use that up B to just kind of slide back into the center stage. Got a big grab here for MVD. Good punish on the get-up attack. Seems to be a very common option for Riku to go for.
MVD's, I mean, the common option for him for sure has been being in the air and suffering. Usually I try to go as much of an analytic route as I can to try and figure out a solution, but most of it has been Riku has been right there with him the whole time when he tries to land. His one real option is to control center like he's attempting to do and build up damage, because otherwise it has not been working.
Like, MVD just needs a second to, like, breathe, and it's just like it's not coming to him, because anytime MVD finally closes the gap a little bit, Riku just like shuts it down completely. Okay, weird air dodge. We're gonna be able to survive back on the left side of the stage. Yes, sir. Side B not gonna be able to, you know, find its mark in the process. 149 damage here on Steve. Get up tilt will do it. A grab would have also killed at that point too, but you know, whatever leads into the up tilt, you know.
That's it. That's the main option for you. Oh my God!
What is that? Okay, that is Snake. Right, that is Snake.
That's
bro.
actually crazy because normally Snake ends up being the one who walks away with the majority of the damage on the opponent with the climb.
Not in that
situation. Riku got like 80% for attempting 2 frame 1 grenades. That is the most cut that out that you will ever see Snake take. Like usually they don't care.
Snakes aren't used to being denied their like frame 1 escape option, you know.
Normally nobody can do anything about it. It's so crazy. I mean, hey, if there's one thing for sure that Riku showed me, he has absolute understanding of this matchup, and it's not looking too hot for MVD at the moment. I don't know what he's going to do in game number 3 to try to figure it out, but it definitely looks like we're heading towards game 3 with the 2-0 lead for Riku, unless he gets like a forward air snipe or he plays phenomenally this stock.
It's going to be quite the hill. Because right now we're sitting at 141, very close to like the small subtle hit from Riku will be able to finish it off, right? Like a back air, a grab. And honestly, what he's been getting a lot of his kills off of has been like grab, fishing rod, you know?
Yeah. I mean, he's he could get another up throw pretty soon. He's doesn't even need it. That forward they will get the job done. Okay.
For like a second, I thought maybe he was gonna live.
With the iron, I was like, okay, maybe not. But that's a 2-0 lead for Riku. Riku is vibing. MVD is smiling, but definitely trying to figure something out. Luckily for him, this is a best of 5 again. There is an opportunity to learn. That said, you better start learning. Better get them hooked on phonics or something, like something that you get ASAP. I don't know what. I truly don't know, because like Riku's advantage rate has been phenomenal.
Yes.
Like that's I'm literally not even shortchanging the fact that like Steve is really good in this matchup. He is keeping MVD stuck in the air 90% of the game. That's not easy to do against Snake because they're constantly getting out with that free grenade.
Yeah, but he's denying that option from him, so he's like just doing a fantastic job of just like keeping the damage, racking up, not letting him get down onto the ground. As anytime he gets one hit on, he takes it a mile. But now we see MVD with a lead right now. This could be the start of something good for him. You know, a little bit, 2 games a little bit too late, but this still could be really good. Unfortunately, Riku finds an option. This is very scary. We have to go for the high recovery, and you know what? Riku just opts to dig forever instead.
Yeah, just get your resources where you can. This is one of the few leads that MVD's had at the start, so this is already painting a good picture for him right now. And that very long, lingering back air, covering both of those high recoveries. So I guess MVD just needed the lead. I know that's as cliche and quick answer as possible, but Snake plays so well with the lead, and he never really had one.
Yeah, and now we have Diamond on the table too, so if he wants to end up building pickaxe, sword, whatever you want, like, it is definitely within the realm of possibility. Or he might just hold the resources for the next stock, since, you know, we're at 174. Okay.
Well, actually, I kind of like that short hop right there to play around that.
He actually hit his own like crate to extend the hitbox. Very common sight. But there we go. Gonna get that grab, guaranteed kill into the up tilt once it's above 160. And now we see MVD with the first time with a lead.
Yeah, and this is Snake's wheelhouse, because all the trades from here are beneficial. He's perfectly fine with going high, but that's the KO power of Steve kind of minimizes that for the most part. A lot of resources that are gone in the way, though. He has C4 in the way, and if I'm Riku, I'm not going anywhere near that. I'm just going to mine just like that.
Applying some shield pressure. 148 here on MVD. Trying to find his way back down to the ground. Manages to do so, but unfortunately was stuck on a block, and Riku capitalized.
That block actually ruined his shield. It broke at the worst possible time. It made him fall out of it. So Riku taking full advantage of that. And once again, Riku always chasing that landing so well. Here we go again. Every time you want to take this big trade war, I'm cool with it because I'm getting so much more than you.
Which is rare for Snake. Usually it's the other way around.
It's very, very few characters that can say that they walk out with a better situation than that, and Steve being one of the few.
Yeah, I mean, we were just talking about earlier with Apollo Kage how he thrives off of trades, and this is the one matchup where it's like not working out for you. 92 to 90 currently right now, so very even, but now Riku has a big advantage. He can easily go out there, building the diamond weapon. Hold on a second, he's out for blood.
It's going to be tough trying to land past this right now. He's just going to land right in front of him, but he covers the aggressive option with that grab, pushes him back off, chasing him all the way up, catches him in, and perfectly right between the two. You had two opportunities to potentially get your knockback stopped, and he goes right through with the perfect shot.
Yo, all according to plan. And now Riku has that stock lead.
And this is where you did not want to be. Up air does get it done, but you're still in that last stock situation where Riku's been, the gold weapon has been phenomenal against Snake because he can't box with him on shield. A chases him all the way up the skies. Austin, you know, I'm an eternal optimist, but this is one of those times where I'm not really seeing the answer.
I mean, right now, MVD is just trying to struggle to get any sort of like stage control in the neutral. Right there, that down arrow could have been the answer, right? That shield was looking like a Skittle, but unfortunately, couldn't get the shield poke or the break, and so we get a big punish coming out from Riku upon that down air. Chasing after him one more time, can actually get really high into the air using that block to his advantage. Good back air coming out from MVD to just try to get some sort of exchange, but we're just trying to recover the whole time. Finally catches a landing. That's going to be a 3-0 and a handshake coming out from Riku, finishing that off pretty dominantly.
Riku, an understanding of the matchup, to say the least. That was very well played.